God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allin, and you're listening to Gimme a Whole Yeah podcast.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Whole Yeah Wrestling podcast. Hope you're all having an awesome day. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to everyone that's just joined us from the Eve Right Girls of Pro Wrestling live stream. That was a hell of a lot of fun. What a fun show that was. Already seen some great wrestling this evening, which always rocks. Thank you all so much for joining. I do really appreciate it. And my apologies for not being here last week. I was in a bit of a rough place, and thankfully I'm out of it now, but I just gone back to work and just struggling with getting back into it and all that sort of stuff. But I appreciate you all for hanging around and just forgive me for that. Last week I haven't actually seen last week's show yet. I know Kenta was on it in the main event, and I really need to watch it because apparently it was outstanding, but I've got a lot of wrestling to catch up on. Got the last week's AEW, which I will watch because I love AEW. I've got NXT TakeOver to watch. I've got the first round, which I believe was live on YouTube, which Eve, Right Girls of Pro Wrestling, they live streamed a watch along of it, which I was watching their live stream, but I didn't actually have the actual stream up. So yeah, man, there we go. That's all the stuff out of the way. Also, I'm wearing glasses because I took a bit of a bad turn last night. I had I had the vaccine a couple of days ago and took a little bit of a bad turn. So yeah, just want to try and chill out and give my eyes a rest if I need to. It's real weird because I take them off and I'm like, oh Jesus, how do I normally do this? But hey ho, I don't like the glare. when I wear glasses. So hey ho, we're back though. Yo, Kada, how's you? Awesome. Oh, it's you. Shut up, Jack. My birthday is on June the 17th. I'm inviting Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, AJ Lee, and Naked Midian. Who's driving the bus, Jackie boy? Hello again, Jake. It's lovely to be back, isn't it? Isn't it nice to be back with you all? It's awesome. Hello, Snazzy Futuristic. Hello, Word789. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to like this video. Obviously, a new video. Let's get people to see it. Yes, that's all correct. I've done the date. Yes, I've done well. I set this up quite quickly earlier. So, yeah. My birthday was January the 25th. I invited Tommy Lee, Ozzy Osbourne, Nikki Sixx, Sheamus, Sami Zayn, Becky Lynch, Tony Storm, and Bailey. Jake, that sounds like a bloody party. How many came? Yeah to y'all. Hello, Simon. Hope you're doing well, mate. Thanks for joining us. It is AEW night. The glasses look awesome on you, man. A lot better than mine. Thank you, Snazzy Futuristic Man. Thank you, man. I'm just a little bit fragile today, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, been a rough week getting back into work. It's not easy, man. Not easy after a year off, but we're there, man. We're there, and thankfully I'm not in tomorrow until late, until 4 o'clock. So, which reminds me, I won't be doing NXT UK. It's going to be a real struggle to do that if I'm at work and stuff. And again, these sort of streams will be sort of on and off depending on sort of work, really. But I'll do as many as I sort of can, and I hope you sort of stick around with us as we sort of grow, and maybe one day we'll be able to sort of do this full time. But unfortunately, that time's not right now, and I need to work. We've worked hard on it, and we do appreciate all the support that you've sort of shown us and dedication and stuff like that. I do really appreciate it, man. Coughing. Double Decker. Oh, a lot of people came that night, did they, man? I bet they did. Yeah. One I missed that one. Double Decker Anton off YouTube's Will Drive. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna drive the bus. I can't drive. Jack, who would not be jealous of your looks? Oh, Jakey and Jackie flirting, brothers, flirting. I know, crazy. I'm gorgeous. Yes, you are. Simon says, I think the specs give you some sophistication, fellow spec wearer. Thank you, Simon. So it's only the glare that I don't really like, but yeah, and because I get the glare from the camera light as well, even though I've got anti-glare lenses. 10 seconds away from the AEW stream starting. I am watching it on Fight. Hey, Anne, you need to see Takeover Vengeance Day if you haven't, because the ending was epic. I need to see it. I am looking forward to watching it. And there we have our titles. I better plug in my my old headphones. I'll let you know when we get to the end of the title sequence. What's up, man? Good to have you back. Missed the chat last week. Thank you, Jeff. Like I say, mate, I struggled. I was struggling. I did put a post on Twitter. That's the end of the title sequence and Hangman Adam Page's music there. Yeah, I missed it, man. I missed it. But also, I'd just gone back to work and I was struggling. And it's okay to sort of say that and admit that, it's a difficult time, but I'm back this week. I don't know if I'll be here every week. Now I'm sort of back at work. I will try my best, and apologies that we can't sort of guarantee it, unlike I sort of could during lockdown, I'm afraid. But hopefully we'll get there soon. We'll see. Unlike me and you care about your job, I've been doing it and been ground down too long. Well, at the minute, we're open as a vaccine centre. So I really do sort of care about my job and care about sort of getting people vaccinated so that the entire world can get back to it. And I'm not doing anything to do with the vaccinations per se. I'm just assisting in the sort of kingmaker. Anyway, I'm sort of assisting with the building and taking care of the building and making sure that the NHS staff can do their job, which is so important, man. So important. So yeah. Unlike me, you're welcome, man. I'll return as Hull Yeah Crazy Futuristic later on tonight. All good. I was on this account because I was working and stuff. By the way, I'm watching AEW and not NXT. Are you really? How come you've gone off NXT? I thought you'd be excited for NXT with the Undisputed Era breakup. I don't trust Vince McMahon. Not a lot of people do. Word 789, including the people that work for him. Greetings, Ant. Hope things are well. Things are going all right, mate. I'm back, and I feel a lot better than I did last week. So, but yeah, I did struggle, and it's okay to admit that. Oh, TH2 are already in the ring. They didn't even get an entrance. Gutted. Going for Hangman Page, but we're starting off with a quick tag match, as Joey and Jeff, the Cincinnati brothers, will tell you is the way we should always start off an AEW Dynamite stream. Jack Evans now in the ring with Adam Page, absolutely selling that chop, falling to his back, taking a back bump from that chop. Matt Hardy going to the top rope and an elbow drop. This is going to be all about Adam Page not being able to work with Matt Hardy, isn't it? Hopefully it'll be a win for Hybrid too. That'd be nice. Totally get it, man. No worries. Got to prioritize. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, I'll do my best, man. I absolutely will do my best to be here and to do these streams. Like I say, Dom's doing NXT UK tomorrow because I am working in the evening. But hopefully I'll be back for SmackDown. Well, party for SmackDown. I've also asked to take Revolution weekend off to try and ensure that I can do that for you guys, because that should be a hell of a fun show. Or Paul Heyman. You don't trust Paul Heyman either, Word 789. Why is that, my dude? Going for the double suplex now. Nice. Jack Evans getting beaten the living crap out of right now. We're not supposed to mention 2020. Probably shouldn't. No. God, it's gonna be a weird year to look back on in history, isn't it? The year that everything changed. Angelico got the tag there and sit down powerbomb. I mean, strength, man, for a dude like Matt Hardy to be able to carry someone he's not a young dude anymore. Sit back, says Jamel. Hi, Jamel. I miss you, man. Sit back and relax. Warm your bones next to the fire and tune into the whole year zone. Jamel, you make it sound so comfortable. Geez, I wonder who will win with no entrance. I think Hybrid 2 could win. Because the story's got to be about the Adam Page not being able to find a place, isn't it? So. Because he's not staying with Matt Hardy. They would have had him join Dark Order. Massive double stomp there from Jack Evans, supported by Angelico. I'm into NXT, but since there's nothing big happening, then I'll be watching AEW. Besides, the winner from NXT TakeOver was disappointing, but the matches were fine. I've heard the matches were really good, but I'm sorry that you didn't enjoy the Did they just say the Shaq thing's not happening at Revolution? It's happening on Dynamite. That's interesting. Well, it's got to set up for Revolution, though, surely. Oh, come on, ref. A bit slow on the count there, love. A bit slow on the count. Well, I mean, there's something big on NXT happening with the Undisputed Era. I suppose you get that tonight, but AEW's just been exciting all the time. I was reading earlier and it was like, oh, is Okada going to show up tonight and all stuff? I don't think we're getting anything like that, but it's a shame I missed last week. I heard it was a great show. AEW, said Jake. AEW, indeed. So what's your opinion on the tag title match tonight? I don't see any way the Bucks dropping the belts, but if Proud and Powerful won, it would make a much more story-driven match at the pay-per-view. Yeah. I don't see the Bucks dropping the belts, but Proud and Powerful, it's about time they did more in the in-ring, you know? I feel like when they come in, they sort of brought this sort of freshness to AEW, and then they sort of didn't get used for a long time. And it was there's such talented dudes, you know. And whilst they've still been part of the biggest faction in AEW, certainly. Kick there. Oh, Hangman with a I don't care spinebuster there. Good day, Anne. Good day, Joseph. Hope you are doing well, my dude. Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. Hope you enjoyed the Eve live stream. I thought that was a great show. Really good show. I'm excited to watch NXT tomorrow because Undisputed Era split up. Yeah, man. Cool. I'm sure there'll be something big tonight on it. Has to be. Paige, man. He is so neat around the ring, man. He is so neat around the ring. And Helico is such a fantastic wrestler. I completely agree, Danny. He is outstanding. And I don't think this match has played to his strengths. His technical wrestling ability is beautiful. Beautiful. I would love to see him and Zack Sabre Jr. go. That would be a dream match to me. I'd much rather that than Goldberg versus Drew McIntyre. Let's put it that way. But that's the type of wrestling I enjoy watching, you know. Yeah, TH2, very underrated tag team, man. Very underrated tag team. Oh, massive powerbomb. Hello, says Blackheart Jared. Lovely to see you, Jared. You've changed your name. Hope you are doing well, my dude. I still haven't watched all of that video that you shared with us the other day on the Discord, but I've got so much wrestling to catch up with, man. So much wrestling to catch up with. But it's awesome that you're working with that promotion. Joseph said, I wasn't impressed by TakeOver. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. A lot of other people seem to enjoy it, but it takes all sorts, doesn't it? You know, some people like NXT, some people like AEW, some people like WWE, some people love The Fiend, I've heard. Oh, completely missed on that 450 splash. Landed on his feet first, but I mean, it's more impressive landing on your feet from a 450 splash than from like the Snoop Dogg's. Was it Snoop Dogg? Is that his name? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Old Man Sting has come through and dumped 2 feet of his dandruff all across Memphis. It's terrible. You got snow, man. You got snow. Going for the flip there, but lands on his feet. Adam Cole with a double clothesline there, sending both of TH2 down. Saying delete, going for the kick, twist of fate, boom, and Helico selling it like a freaking champ. Like a freaking champ. And they get the win. Matt Hardy didn't steal the pin or anything, did he? So what's going on? What's the story? Jeff says there's just no story. There's just no story right now between the Bucks and MJF Jericho, but the story's already written for Proud and Powerful and MJF Jericho. Oh right, yeah, that makes sense, Jeff. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. It's difficult though, isn't it? Because you really want to do that Bucks and FTR match again, but you need a big crowd for it, and because there's so much talent in AEW. It feels like putting that on a pay-per-view without it being for the title might be a bit of a squeeze to get it in, even though it's an incredible match. And for them to do a match that is them, what's Matt Hardy going to say? Give it up for Hangman Adam Page. Apparently Khan has a surprise for Kenny. Wonder what it is. I don't know, Joseph. What do you think it is, mate? Alan Gibbons, hello. Hello. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Matt's excited because he's going to make a lot of money. I don't like this character. It's too charismatic for the money man. Yeah, a set of papers rolled up in his jacket. So what's Adam Page done to the contract? Oh dear. It's the Jaguars mascot. With balloons. Oh, don't knock your head off when getting in. Good lad. Valentine's balloons. If you bought them. I didn't get any balloons this year. This isn't a talent representative contact. This is for a match. Matt Hardy versus Hangman Adam Page at Revolution. If he loses, he's getting all of his earnings for the first quarter of 2021. Well, that's only March, so don't worry, Matt. Don't worry, man. So is Page the heel here for tricking Matt? Oh no, because he pulled one over on him. Sorry, I will get to all your comments in a minute, my friends. What's Adam Page putting on the line? First quarter 21. It's only the end of March. They've got a money match. You finished. Oh! The mascot attacked him. Oh. It's Isaiah Cassidy beating up with them feathered sleeves. TH2 coming in, beating up Hangman Adam Page. He's slamming him with that pillow. Slamming it. It was Dark Order coming to save Adam Page. Oh, it's 10. Come on. This is great. -1, awesome. Dark Order still playing into the Adam Page story. That's great. Isn't that great? Has Colt Commander got a shoe? Hangman Adam. Is that number 5 and Matt Hardy in the ring? Oh man, you know I love AEW. Like you just want to watch. Buckshot Lariat going for it. No, Adam Page getting under, but that was some stank on that. Where's Mark Quinn? So glad the Dark Order is still there, man. I like the fact that's still happening. I thought he was gone from that. Oh, the Dark Order are great faces, aren't they? Nice, man. Nice, love it. Angelico versus Pentagon or Ray remix, dude. I'd be down with that. I would love that. Matt gets the pin. Yes, he did. Yeah, but he didn't cheat to get it, which confused me. But then obviously they've set up there. Oh, Marvez is interviewing someone. Don't know what he said. Don't care. Best tag team title shot. Well, they fought the Young Bucks at one of the pay-per-views early on. But I suppose SCU probably had the titles. Last week, Sammy Guevara crossed the line. Stupid squinty face. Jericho looks confused. Oh, shut up. Shut up, you stupid idiot. Sammy quit the Inner Circle. Jericho telling it's MJF's fault, but it's actually Sammy Guevara's fault. Shut up, nice. Dumbest decision was quitting Inner Circle. Oh, Sammy Guevara is dead to Chris Jericho. Spanish God. Excellent. Chris with a serious promo. Nice. Jake Hader said a word. Almost knocked the hair off Alex Marvez. Great, cool, excited. Sorry, I'll get to all your comments because I'm sure you've got lots, but I'm excited by all of that. I really want to see what they do with Sammy. I can't wait to see what they do with Sammy. Yeah, I think Dom came in earlier and says 2022 champion. I was like, nah, it's too soon. Too soon. Maybe 2023. 2 years. Matt and Mike Sydal tonight. Bad takeovers like bad pizza, still good. I absolutely love takeovers. Joseph, I'm interested in hearing what you did not like about it. Was it the Undisputed Era split up? Was it the matches, says Jake. Cool, I'm interested because Jake had said on our Discord, and you can join our Discord in the link in the description. We're always having a bit of chat in there, especially after the streams and stuff. If you're interested in continuing to talk about wrestling or just anything in general, please do head over to our Discord and join in the chat. Blackheart Jared Reed, that's an interesting situation. It is with Sammy. Adam Cole heel term says, Hollow anniversary Ichikago Kanaki. Welcome. Hope you are having a great day. Yes, he did turn heel. Crazy Ginger Jake Holden, some matches were iffy, but the split was booked well, says Joseph. Canada have giant fans along the border blowing all the cold Arctic air on at us. They must be mad at us because they won't turn them off. How do they like that, eh? Well, mate, like I'm from Hull, and we all we do is get cold air from the North Sea. Interesting. Hello, mascot. Let's go, Moxley. I really hate promos directly after a match. They are fighting through blown up. Agreed. I like the fact that Dark Order were there, though. That's nice. Very funny. Yeah, it was cool. I personally like the matches. I thought Kushida versus Gargano, Grizzled Young Vets versus the Rascals, and Balor versus Pete Dunne were all 4-star matches, and the first match was okay, says Jake. I'm so far behind in comments. I've seen him at Wembley. Hear your opinions. But it's always cool to hear your opinions. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Our page outsmarted him. Yes, he did. I got my first Valentine's card this year. Congratulations, Jackie boy. I had to buy a skip for all my envelopes. Crazy Jake Ginger. Dakota and Raquel will take the tag titles, I bet. I wish they would do something interesting with the tag titles. I wish it was on NXT UK, but pandemic, what happened? Nina Samuels and Ginny, perfect. I'm back. Welcome back, all you futuristic. Hope you've liked the video in your new account. I called it. Now it gets good. He zip-lined into the Wembley Stadium via the arch. Joseph Hargreaves. I see that happening. They would be good, and it would be more. It would get more attention to NXT to compete with AEW. That's actually a really good idea. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. You can put main roster people because unfortunately that's how. When NXT beats people, it's generally because when NXT beats AEW, it's generally because they put main roster people on. Look at when Sasha and Bayley were fighting on NXT, that like people tuned into it. Crazy Ginger Jake Holden, just saying both girls have unlimited potential. It was fun, says Joseph Haggard. It was. What is your favourite wrestling movie? The Wrestler or Nacho Libre, says Word789. Definitely The Wrestler, but I'm a fan of the director of that. And that movie, I've said it several times on the podcast, it was actually supposed to be a movie with Black Swan. There was supposed to be one and the same movie about a wrestler that fell in love with a ballet dancer, and then it ended up being two separate movies. Beyond the Mat words. There we go, that's another good movie. Jackie Boy. Sorry. Adam Page possibly joining the Dark Order. I'd be down with that. Yeah, I don't think he will join them. Apparently they had the Chinese division side of it the other night, and apparently it was really good. And they used a ring as well. I assume this was all filmed in Japan. Is that Maki? Emi Sakura? Been really enjoying some of her stuff recently. The rest got a shield guard on. Maki Ito is so much fun, guys. She comes in and sings her own entrance. Oh, she lost her. Aja Kong. Aja Kong, a legend. Oh, man, an older lady, but damn, she can still go. Anyone watch that? I know Eve did a watch along of it, so if you are interested in that, do check them out. Oh, so this Monday they're having the other matches. Britt Baker versus Anna Jay. That should be fun. Who's winning this tournament? Yako Suzuki versus Emi Sakura. Should be fun. Aja Kong versus Ryo Mizunami. Excellent. That's on Monday at YouTube. If I'm not working, I'll try and cover it for sure. Beyond the Mat words, decent match. Marvez, such a wet blanket, absolutely. Well, yeah, Crazy Futuristic, I will take it immediately. Jericho back with a spray on abs. Did he really? I didn't notice. Serena Deeb. This is going to be a fun match. This match was the match that most interested me most. Joey Bellbottoms, he's not good at all. Marvez, oh no, he's not. It's so cold. I thought I seen a Snowpiercer train pass through here. I haven't watched the second season yet because they're releasing it very slowly on Netflix, and I can't watch a series like that. But I really enjoyed the first season. Yeah. Record in secret. Is that a dear Sean Stasiak? Yes, probably. Hager must be terrible on the mic. They never let him talk. Yeah, they give him one word to say. One word to say. Riho's back. She gonna get Pyro? I'd assume. Yeah, but I think Jack Black portrayed the struggles of a modern day wrestler very well. I hadn't seen Nacho Libre in such a long time, mate. I just remember it not being as funny as I wanted it to be from Jack Black, because Jack Black is normally hilarious. But I want that into wrestling back then, so maybe that's part of it. Maybe I'll enjoy it a lot more now on Wide789. Jamel, it's cold at home for me too. I'm quite warm tonight, actually. FTR returns, yes. Fun fact, I returned back to watch AEW last week. I came back when Sammy left the Inner Circle. Nice. It should be a good match. Yes, the demo goddess Riho returns. Yes. Just so there's no confusion, Jericho is a demo god and Riho is a demo goddess. Absolutely. And the letter after, the letter after E, did you need a skip for your envelopes? Yes, man. After Valentine's Day, I got so many cards, I needed a skip for my envelopes. Did anybody watch the first episode of The Young Rock? It's so good and funny. I can't wait for the next episode. Someone else said it was really funny on the last stream. I think it was Ivan. Yeah, Maki is impressive. She will be signed. Let's hope so. I think either Thunder Rosa or Britt are winning the tournament. I think whoever wins is winning the belt. And so I think it's got to be Britt. I think Britt and Akuri Shida makes sense at the minute. Serena is a ring general. She is, man. She controls the match so well. Hello, Kada. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you. And Riho is the charisma. She certainly is. Finals will be Aja Kong versus Britt Baker. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Hello, Wrestle Story. Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Things are going well with me, thank you. Things are going very well. Thunder Roads needs it, I feel. Yeah, but I don't see Thunder Rosa beating Hikaru Shida. She could, I suppose. We'll see. I was sleeping. He came and disturbed my slumber. There we go, man. Hey, Wrestle Story. Happy Wednesday. Of course, Aja Kong will win the Japanese bracket. I wish they would have put someone else in her place. I don't know that Aja Kong will. I think Emi Sakura could win. It depends who they're going to fly across, because the problem with Aja Kong, I suppose, Normar, is the age of Aja Kong. Like, is she going to want to be traveling to the US right now, who are not dealing with COVID in the best way? Sorry to you all. We're not doing very well either, in defense. I've seen Nacho Libre, not bad, says Joseph. Thanks, you're welcome, Kada. Hello, chat. Norma, I'm actually okay with that. Hello, The Wrestle Story. Yeah, The Wrestle Story are a wonderful podcast, man. If you've not seen them, check them out. Nightly reviews of AEW, NXT. So yeah, check them out. I bet. And did you hear Booker T recently said Christian is the most underrated wrestler ever? Do you agree or disagree? If you disagree, who do you think is? Underrated wrestler ever? I'm going to disagree. Not that I don't think Christian isn't outstanding. But I'd go with $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. I think he was incredibly underrated. I think he was outstanding, well before his time. There you go, Jake. As soon as I saw Aja Kong is in it, I'm sure there's no one else to win. I still think Emi Sakura could win. Riho with a cartwheel. Body press. Doing good. I watched Impact last night. Good show. Nice one, Wrestle Story, man. Nice one. It's Mr. G. I didn't see it. How could happen, man? She's only 40s, I think. Aja Kong, I don't think she is. I think she's older than that. I mean, don't forget, she was in WWE briefly. But Vince McMahon couldn't handle her. Couldn't handle her. Apologies not needed on our COVID handling facts. Facts is facts. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. None of us have done very good. Do you know what I mean? You know, no one wants Aja Kong to get sick. Glad I slept instead. Yeah, there we go. Body Slam and No Holds Barred were the best wrestling movies. And if anybody says that Ready to Rumble was a good movie, I will banish you to hell. I really like the wrestler, but it's sort of my type of movie, really. Oh, beautiful neck breaker across the rope there from Serena Deeb onto Riho. Ted DiBiase was good, but his son is better than perfect. Really, right? Cool. $1 Million Man was really good from the stuff I watched back, especially him and Virgil. Yeah, he really made people, man. He really made people. The doc's checking Serena Deeb's knee. I assume this is just story. No, this is story. Limping around the side of the ring. I think Riho wasn't ideal as the first AEW Women's Champion, but that's mainly due to her freelance status. Well, she has a contract with AEW. She's just not been there because of the pandemic. The biggest she was doing a lot of other shows. She had a lot of other obligations. I think that's what you're probably getting at. Yeah, I can agree with that. My problem with her as a champion is I feel that she would have been better chasing Nyla for the belt as the sort of underdog. People could have got behind her more at that point than sort of being the first champion. And then just saying, oh, the first champion's a small person. They needed to have that story and they didn't have it for me. They had a huge New Japan Pro Wrestling segment, did they, man? Nice, man. Oh, she's just gone 50, says Jack. Aja was born September the 25th, 1970. Thank you, Norma. Thank you, man. So there we go, 50. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I thought she was slightly older than that. Not that she looks older, she's still outstanding. And any sort of 50-year-old women's wrestler who's wrestling as good as she is and as dominant as she is, excellent. Wow, that twisting her on her back. Nice. Do US wrestlers learn Japanese when they go to New Japan? I mean, I'd assume there's some sort of talking. There's like learning Japanese, and then it depends on the wrestler, I guess. That'd be a real good question for Dan next time he comes on one of our stream words, because he's had a lot of experience in Japan. I'd assume there's like a way of talking that's like easy Chinese. So I'd assume maybe it's a bit of that for some people, but then other people can become quite fluent in it. It depends on how much time you spend in there and stuff like that as well. Joey says, I went to a WCW Nitro back in the day. They filmed some scenes for Ready to Rumble at that show. Nice, Joey. Nice, man. Must be some fun memories from that. I'd love that. Crazy Ginger Jake Holden, especially the basketball bit. There we go. Kada says, I'm trying not to fall asleep because I will. Does get woken up, bro, but I am asleep on my one couch that turns into a bed. Well, I hope you're comfortable, Kada. That's the important thing, my dude. Who are you watching AEW at the minute? Are you watching Riho and Serena Deeb? Sorry, spelling. You don't have to apologize, Kada. It's all good. Ready to Rumble is a cinematic masterpiece, says Jack. I haven't seen it in such a long time. Thank you, Kada. Don't worry too much. You don't know, Jack, is your ticket. Whoa. Jamel's giving you a ticket there. R, says Kada. Like a pirate. The rest of the story, that's Finlay and Juice. I saw that match. Cool. All right, from the New Japan wrestlers. Yeah, there's all this talk of someone showing up tonight. I mean, I can't see it, but Serena Deeb with the elbows to Riho, absolutely selling him in the corner. Twisting Rio's arm and sending her into the corner with the Irish whip. A kick there to send her up, and the head scissors to take her down. Riho with a knee to the top of Serena Deeb. Yeah, it's got to be Riho winning this, hasn't it? For me, most underrated wrestler would go to Mr. Perfect. There we go, another one. Or Sheamus, another good one. William Regal, another good one. And I think Cesaro could be up there as well. Cesaro, absolutely. All of them could, Jake. All of them could, my dude. I just don't like that $1 Million Man never won a title because and they made the $1 Million belt, which was cool, but he did such good work with every wrestler back in the day, man. Such good work. Like convoy riding through the night. We get a great big convoy. Ain't it a beautiful sight? Ain't it, brother? What thing on YouTube or something else? It's AEW that we're watching at the minute, Kada. You can ask your brother maybe to find it online for you because you're in the UK. He might be able to, and if he struggles, you can tell him to go to our Discord, and I'm sure someone will help him there. Josie Hargrove, yeah, that was awesome. It indeed was. The Finlay and Juice thing. I hadn't seen it yet. That's exciting. The partnership begins. Isn't it crazy? All these forbidden doors open, man. Isn't it great? Riho getting her legs tied up. Oh! The drag there. Serena Deeb, I think she was looking there to see if she was if she'd hurt her. Serena Deeb's knees hurt. Now Riho's is. Nice story in the match, man. I'm glad they're giving this some time. It was brutal. Agreed, Joseph. Serena Deeb. neck breaker, swinging neck breaker. Oh. No, only mother has a thing, but she's ill and might be asleep. That's all good, Kader. That's all good, mate. Well, thank you for joining us, mate. Try and let you know what's going on. $1 Million Man was a gimmick that Vince made for himself. I'd say Ted never needed a world belt. Agree, but he was such a good worker, and even his stuff prior to WWE was so good. He elevated absolutely everyone he was in the ring with, and that's why I'd say he was extremely underrated. Riho Mazamuri vs Aja is going to be a great battle. Riho is the only one that can close to the physical power needed to win. Excellent, man. It should be a good match. It should be a good match. I was quite surprised Riho won, to be honest. Or Riho, is it? Foot stomp to the back of Serena Deeb. And he was world champ once, but it was vacated like a week later. Who was? Ted, was he? So excited to see that battle. Yeah, man, it should be a good one. Should be a good one. Massive crossbody there from Riho. Thunder Rosa in the semi-final round. We're going to get to see Riho and Thunder Rosa, I assume, then. This is really good so far. So excited to see how Crazy Ginger, you're so biased with Sheamus. Haha, you absolutely love Sheamus almost as much as you love me, but Finlay was underrated as well. Yeah, Fit Finlay, there's another underrated one. Serena Deeb throwing her into her and going with a power bomb. She's twisting on the back of her leg. Got a single leg clover. Riho's fighting through. Riho's very natural and oh, 1, 2, kick out. You got that right, says Noah Ma to Joseph. Should be good, man. Northern Light suplex into the pin. Kick out again from Serena Deeb. The story of the knees has been great in this match. Riho's still selling that knee. This is a fantastic match. First AEW's match in 6 months I've gotten into that doesn't involve Anna Jay. It's been great. Oh, massive double foot stomp. I've enjoyed quite a few of the women's matches recently, though. I really like that. Was it Angelina and Thunder Rosa? That was great. It's all good. I do spit juice everywhere. Really. Well, make sure your mum didn't see it. Clean it up. Norma Aniki versus Monster. There we go. Ted was world champ in the 80s briefly. There we go. Yep, bought it, says Jack. Instead of... Oh, yes, he did. Yeah, of course he did. Oh, beautiful cover. And no, she throws her over the top of her to get out of it and then turns her over. Riho going back going for the pin again, using the legs, and gets the pin. Beautiful little pinning segment there. Both holding on to the knees. Both holding on to her knees. That's not the fans, Jim. That's the wrestlers in the company, you plonker. Yeah, he bought the world champion or something, Jack. Yeah, he did. Instead of most underrated wrestler, who's the greatest jobber of all time? Do we just go Barry Horowitz? And it was a great story with Barry Horowitz, wasn't it? Depends on what you class as a jobber, I suppose. I mean, is Cesaro a jobber? Sort of is. Yeah, Barry Horowitz had the sort of jobber story though, didn't he? Yeah, bought it. $1 Million Man bought his own belt. Ted bought the title from Andre the Giant after SummerSlam 1987. Yes, he did. Money, 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 money. Everybody has a price. Everybody's gonna pay. Says Jamel. Yes, you do. That was a great match. A really good match. Really solid match. Jade Cargill now backstage, wearing very skimpy outfits again. But when you've got a body like that, I mean, you're gonna show off them muscles, aren't you? Shaq's training her. Oh, she's dribbling a basketball because that's Shaq's thing, right? Are we not even gonna see Shaq shoot some hoops? She did it. Riho wins. Yeah, it was a good match as well, Joseph. Really good match. But WWF Chairman Jack Tunney took the title from him, which caused the WrestleMania 4 tournament. Yes, dudes, your history knowledge is freaking amazing. Greatest job of Brooklyn Brawler. There we go. She looks amazing. I'm so surprised they've taken that off. You would have thought it would have been Revolution, wouldn't you? Which has got to mean Cody Rhodes isn't having a match at Revolution as well, because they won't set it up unless they just do it again. Greatest job of the Brooklyn Brawler, yeah. Orange Cassidy is coming out now. Anyone remember Mr. Fuji? Absolutely, Joseph. You know, he used to be a really good wrestler as well. Really good wrestler. Val Venus was a great jobber to the stars. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen his job in movies. Dudes, I'm going to go make a quick cup of tea and enjoy the sights and sounds of my curtains. Thank you all so much for joining us. I do appreciate it, man. I know it's going to be in a while. Katie's going to go to sleep. Katie, good night, mate. Thank you for joining us, and send your mum my love. Send your mum my love. Rock and roll. I'll see you all in a minute. Oh, it's bloody Serpentico. Who gives a goddamn? Who gives a goddamn? Chuck's absolutely destroys him with a power driver. Well, so what's happening with Truck now? Is he? Is he? Oh, it's boss time. Oh, we've got a lot of boss times. Big Shaq in the ring. OMG. Yes, that is next week. I love Antonio Inoki as well. I've not seen enough of Antonio Inoki. Says Christopher Batista. How you doing, my dude? Good night, Kada. Everyone spam. It's boss time. There we go. It's boss time. Oh, Orange Cassidy won. Who cares? I don't even know why they put that on the card. I think it's an ACL injury. Wow. Shaq knows Shaq Fu. It might not be graceful and precise as all our martial arts, but it has a name. It's boss time. Yes, it's boss time. Good night, Kada. It is boss time. Bossiest. Hashtag bossiest. It's boss time. What is happening? We're spamming boss time. You want me to do this boss time dance? Boss time. How are you doing, Christopher? Lovely to see you. It's boss time. Yeah, boss time. I get it. It's boss time. Says Kada. Thanks. All of you said it's boss time. Observing stuff joined us. Hello, man. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Lovely to have you in the stream. How was that match? Darby Allin versus Joey Janela. I imagine that was great. Sting came out. And Taz put a promo on the screen. Just like normal. So it was the same, was it? Will Hobbs is looking class. That lighting's great. Oh, they took Darby in a body bag. Fabulous. So, mate, I'm doing well. Good, I'm glad, man. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm doing well. Did you see Bogeyman read on WWE YouTube channel? No, I didn't, man. What did he read? Glad I made that a quick match. Not a huge Luther fan. Me neither, man. Me neither. But what was the purpose in that? They announced that today. Just seemed like a waste of time after that last match. It was outstanding. Hello, I'm trying to jump between NXT and AEW now. All good. Are you, mate? Are you? Why is that, out of interest? Is it because AEW is exciting you? That's cool. Is it because NXT is exciting for you? And for full Sasha, you have a right monge on when you know you'll lose. What are you on about? And for full Sasha, you'll have a right mange on when you know you'll lose. I also want to see Edge versus Roman Reigns. Yeah, that should be fun. Spear versus Spear. I think Goldberg's going to be thrown into that as well. Spear versus Spear versus Spear. Hook walking around in his hoodie. Taz in the ring. Ready to cut a promo. All is seen on AEW's social media. So observing stuff is jumping between NXT, AEW, and Gimme a Hole Yeah. They've both been doing good lately, I've heard. Cool, man. Cool. It's been a good show so far. I want Edge to beat Roman. Taz's kid about to take a batter to the gut. Let's hope so. There's only 3 of you. It's an advantage. But one of them's a child. One of them's a retired wrestler. The other's Brian Cage. I mean, here comes the snow. Taz's kid's about to take a bat to the gut. Oh, on my chest. Snow is falling, and here comes Sting, brother. Here comes Sting. I can't miss Sting this week. Nice. Well, here we go. He's out. He's out observing. Geez, jumping more than Scott Bukala in Quantum Leap. I haven't seen Quantum Leap, Jackie boy. Must be hard for the bogeyman to read with all those worms in his mouth. It must be, man. Sting's not afraid of Team Taz. Without that bat, you are done. Man, my voice is going. Excuse me. Sting thrown away the bat and we didn't get a very good camera angle of it. Well done, AEW. Taking off his jacket. Has anyone fallen from grace faster than Sting? He'll be fine once he gets in. And he's scrapping. Hook grabbing Sting with the bass. No, it kicks out. Kick to Sting. Oh no, is he gonna? No, don't. No. Powerbomb to Sting. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Oh. Why would he drop the bat against three guys? I don't know. Oh no, he's holding his neck. Boogeyman seemed like a nice guy. Yeah, apparently he is in real life. Need to make sure Sting gets up from that. Yeah, man. He dropped the bat twice like an idiot. Yes, he did. It builds up excitement for the match, doesn't it? Sting needs... I mean, they're winning that match, obviously. So Sting can do with the... do with taking that. Looks like Sting got kicked in the nuts prior to that powerbomb, did he? Man. Poor Sting. In his old man gonads. Young Bucks versus Santana and Ortiz up next. Exciting. That powerbomb had some stank on it too. It did. But, you know, it's advancing the story, and that's all I want to see. You know, Jack says, has anyone fallen from grace faster than Sting? It's because of the way they used him. It was poor. But that's a better way to use him. Well, you know, not better. It's just advances the story. Eddie Kingston cutting a promo with a headband on. Why has he got that on? He looks like a 30s pinup. The butcher there with his glasses on like Ant. Kingston playing into the Fenix and Pentagon story. I shoveled my driveway today. My back is feeling like Sting's right now. Poor Sting. I wonder if he has to shovel the snow off his entrance ramp. Bet he doesn't, Joey. Bet he doesn't. Kingston has a badass Joker chain. Yes, he does. Well spotted. Cool. Oof, that's got a sting. Ba-dum-bum-ch. Ba-dum-bum-ch. Word 789 with the puns. We're loving it, man. Loving it. Should we play a Nipples game? Yay, it's back. Let's play a Nipples game while we're on an advert. So cool. If you've never played the Nipples game before, in a second, I'm going to put a pair of nipples on screen, and all you've got to do is tell me whose nipples they are. If you can, then whoever wins, whoever gives the full name of the nipples that they belong to, will get a love poem from me. I will write you an original love poem, and it will be awesome. So, let's see. Pair of nipples. Who we go for? We'll go for a legend, I think. Cool. Let's go with an easy one. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. There's a good one. I'll try and make it someone that we've talked about a little bit tonight. Only a tiny bit. But yeah, we'll see. See if you can get whose nipples these are. Yay, it's the return of the nipples game. Who's going to be the champion? Is Jeremy in chat? Is Jeremy going to come and just steal it away from you all as he sometimes does? Cool. This is a legend of wrestling. Whose nipples are these? Whose nipples are those? Let us know. And the winner will get an original love poem from me. Oof, that's got a sting. Mr. Me, absolutely. There we go, it's a Nipples game. Nipples game is back while we're on an advert. Man, I forgot how hard it is to talk for 4 hours. Oh, for those of you that didn't join us earlier on, like the Eve stream was really fun, man. Really great show again. Just kicking it out of the park every week. $1 Million Man, says Jeff. No, it's not. Full names only. Sorry, not that $1 Million Man isn't. I'm just reminding you. I'd take $1 Million Man. You didn't have to say Ted DiBiase. That's fine. And Ted DiBiase says Jack. No, it's not. Hulk Hogan, says Danny. Word 789 says I win because he said me. It depends why. Which wrestler? What wrestler are you? Word 789. Perry Saturn, says Joey Bellbottom. Hulk Hogan. Anyone who bears me, I will semtex you. Jesus Christ, man. Bit harsh. You can all stop guessing. You don't know, says Kada. That's all right, Kada. It's probably a wrestler that you won't know, my friend. Hulk Hogan. Greg the Hammer Valentine, good guess. No, you can all stop guessing. Someone already got it. Damn. Well played. Joey Bellbottom. I think this is this your first nipple champion win? It was, of course, Perry Saturn. Well played, my dude. There we go. We'll keep him on screen for a little bit. Amazing work. Jesus Christ, Joey. Jesus Christ. Incredible. Barry Horowitz. Nice. Goldberg, says Christopher Batista. Warrior. No, sorry. My dude Joey got it. Like, instantly. Instantly. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Oh, we hadn't talked about him in the stream, have we? We was talking about Scott Steiner. Why did I get them confused? Kada, did that link I sent work? Oh, thanks, Danny. Have you got it working, Kada? Nice, my first win. It's Kenny Omega. I'm going to watch this and then I'll give you your love poem, Joey. Oh, Mavers, piss off. Yeah, take your giraffe and piss off. Perry Saturn looks annoyed. Yeah, he is. He is. Oh, Kenny Omega's reading a book to people. Nakazawa's there. The kids have got masks on. Joey nipped it in the bud quick that round. Yes, it was. It worked, Kada. Oh, I'm glad. I need to buy the Young Bucks Killing the Business. I'll have to put that in my basket. Maybe buy it at the start of match. They are brothers. Kid needs to pull his mask up. Teacher's not wearing a mask. This is confusing. Kada, see, I can be nice sometimes. Thanks for helping Kada with that, Danny. Do we all know what drastically means? Of course, it was Kenny Omega that was the reason the business went up. Don Callis says Kenny's got to go. I like Don Callis' jacket, by the way. Not as fond on his tan. The guy with fork will always be my fave. Oh, right, the Abdullah the Butcher. Yeah, but still, you bounce me. Do you bounce Kada, Danny? Fine, I'll just throw things at you when I see you. With bottles because you're tall. Wow. Making Nakazawa play with the kids. Keep the lubricant in your pocket, please, Nakazawa. Oh, Nakazawa's selling for the kids. Throwing Lego on him. Lego match confirmed. Oh, that kid just threw it into his head. Hey, oh, Danny boinks Kada on the head with an empty Coke bottle. Nice. Wow. So Joey, while proud and powerful, are making their entrance. I've got something special for you. I'm going to write you an original love poem because that's how I roll, my brother. do appreciate you all playing, but Joey absolutely smashed it out of the park, man. Absolutely smashed it out of the park. So, a little poem that I write for you. You and me, we used to be together. Every day, together, always. I really feel like I'm losing my best friend. I can't believe this could be the end. It looks as though you're letting go. And if it's real, well, I don't want to know. Shh. Don't speak. I know just what you're saying, so please stop explaining. Don't tell me, because it hurts. Don't speak. I know what you're thinking. I don't need your reasons. Don't tell me, because it hurts. A little love poem. Just made that up for you right now. And there is, by the way, guys, there is no question or no doubt that that was an original poem. Just so you all know. That's how they do schooling in Florida. You throw things at me anyway. Oh, Kada. Oh, Danny's throwing things at Kada. Build a spaceship. Yeah, man. Who was that? Build a spaceship. Absolutely. If you got Lego. If this was WWE, our Truce would run in and pin him for the 24/7 belt. Yes, he would. Instead, they had Nakazawa getting his lubricant out. I am off for a minute. All good, Kada. You know what's weird? What? People complain there's too much tag team on Raw, but they don't complain about it on AEW. I think it's isn't it more the... I don't know. I get what you're saying. AEW has more tag team matches than Raw, absolutely, but they have an incredible tag division. Like, part of the issue with Raw, like, is how many tag teams have you actually got on there? Whereas you look at AEW and you've got outstanding tag teams. You know, the best tag division in the world. Great poem, man. Means a lot, no doubt about it. Thank you, Joey. It's for you, brother. For you. You're back. Welcome back, Kada. LMAO says Jakey baby. AEW tag matches are fine, but my god, there's a lot. There certainly is, yeah. Certainly is. But they've got like a full tag division, unlike WWE. If they compress the tag division into one show, it'd probably be a lot better. That's the mum and dad, was it? Oh, is it? Right. The Young Bucks mum and dad. Cool. It looked, do you know, it looked a bit like Skinner, didn't it? Raw doesn't have nearly enough Nia and Shy Nia and Shayna. Says Kada. Cool. Grabbing Santana on his back. A drop kick now from Matt Jackson. I wonder how Matt Jackson's ACL's doing. You're right. It would be a better match to have Proud and Powerful win this. Don't know if they'll do it though. Kenny's watching with the Good Brothers. Then you could just have Young Bucks versus the Good Brothers. That doesn't need to be for a belt. That's a good idea. It's a good idea, Jeff. You're always coming up with good ideas. Rick Knox is in the ring, so the match is going to break down. We all know that. Jericho on the outside. Could this be where Santana Ortiz leaves the Inner Circle as well? Could Jericho cost them? Oh, nice. Flipping him over. Was that a backbreaker? What the hell was that? It's like a magic killer where you run underneath him. Beautiful. I think I'll make a stylish shirt from an 18th century blacksmith. Yeah, just found it in his washing. WWE could have a great tag division if they didn't split up every team as soon as they get over. Yeah, agreed. The entire inner circle's been kicked out. But are they going to be? And was it MJF's fault? Nox is distracted there. Nick Jackson just getting beat up in the ring. Inner Circle are leaving. I still think it could be Jericho that cost them, you know, and Santana Ortiz leave and reform with Sammy, and we have everyone leave the Inner Circle until it's nothing. Could be. They should leave the Inner Circle. Yeah, man. I agree. Look at Rick Knox trying to make people think he's competent. God, what a joker, Jeff. Although he has been quite funny on Being the Elite as well. Seems like a nice guy. True that, O2. Absolutely, man. True Jack, true Danny. Yeah, man. Yeah, WWE splits up too many tag teams. Yeah. So what is it, guys? What is it that makes AEW tag team? I know you can argue talent, but let's be perfectly honest. Talent is only one thing. Like there's no point in arguing that the WWE tag teams aren't talented, because they are. They absolutely are. You know, Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode are outstanding. The Usos are outstanding. The New Days are outstanding. The Street Profits are outstanding. As performers, they are outstanding. What makes AEW's tag division something that we don't get frustrated about seeing constant tag matches? A really interesting point that Futuristic put. Wow, Raquel Gonzalez is taller than Nia Jax. Is Nia Jax on NXT? Oh wow, Nia's going to go after someone around her size. Is that what happened on NXT? They got popcorn. How? I don't know. They probably went to the concession stand, Kader. The tag division gets more freedom to perform in AEW. They don't have to wrestle the WWE script. Maybe that's the difference. And it feels like we always get something unique, as opposed to the same standard formula in WWE. Maybe that's it. Nia just said the B word twice. Wow. Yeah, my whole. Well, it's good getting Nia on there. I mean, she's a massive meme at the minute. So get her on NXT, absolutely. Battle of the Giant Women. That's a way to get more viewers. I'd be interested to see her on NXT at the minute. Just how much focus they put on it week in and week out. They're not getting split up and not getting put on the pre-shows. Tag teams are treated equal to singles. That's a good point, Jake. That's a good point. I think Futuristic brings up a really interesting point, actually. That's it is, and that's what causes a lot of friction between AEW fans and WWE fans, and you get that sort of tribalness when we sort of argue, well, Raw tag matches are too much, or you know, blah blah blah. But actually, let's look at what our real problem is with it, you know, because Futuristic makes a wonderful point. They are constantly having tag matches on AEW, but I'm invested in it still. You know, like this match. This is a match that we've not seen in over a year. You know, AEW's tag division has a lot of diversity, different styles, and most of the partners have really good chemistry. Yes, yeah, but again, it's hard because one of the things that I don't want to put on the WWE is the performers are still outstanding. You know, it's just they're not. You know, the Usos in AEW. Can you imagine? They'd be outstanding. FTR are a great example, a wonderful tag team. Main roster WWE garbage. I wasn't excited about an FTR match. I'm now excited about FTR matches. The Good Brothers. Wow, the twisting cutter there from the top rope from Matt. Nice. Gonzalez just said she was going to shove a boot up Nia's hole. Wow. Wow. Everything in WWE is micromanaged. Even Michael Cole on the NXT UK tournament was fantastic because he didn't have Vince in the ear and they had the freedom to actually call the action. Agree completely. He was really good. Really good. The twisting powerbomb there, and it only gets 2. Rick Knox, get out the way. Are Young Bucks going for it again? Or being the elite driver? No, he's on the shoulders. No, Matt's thrown him into Nick. Matt being thrown into Nick, excuse me. Santana on the top. Oh, massive slam there. Up on the top. Ooh. An avalanche Falcon Arrow. Brilliant. You don't kick out of an avalanche Falcon Arrow there. Wow. Well, the Falcon Arrow is a finisher for several wrestlers. The Kuroshida is her finisher. Doing an avalanche one and not getting a pin from it. And maybe that's a lot of people's issue. That with AEW, sometimes it doesn't follow the continuity that it should do. How the hell are Proud and Powerful not used more? Because they're part of the Inner Circle and the Jericho gets the limelight, unfortunately. But this is a really cool match, isn't it? Catching him and spinning him into the face plant. I keep saying face plant a lot now. Got in the Kujira clutch. Oh, the ref is pointing out that the shoulders were down. Is he going to get to the ropes? Is he going to get to the ropes? Is it me or is CM Punk saying that WWE would be better if Vince was dead starting to sound like a good idea? And I don't mean dead, just totally retired and not involved in any way. Yeah, either. It's hard, isn't it? Because I don't know if it'll ever change. I don't know. I think the share price will fall when Vince goes. That'll be a problem. But maybe the company will be sold by then anyway. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Got Santana on the shoulders. Nick with a clothesline sending him off. Doomsday device. Nice. Classic Legion of Doom move there. Matt trying to build up some hype. Here we go. Is this a Meltzer driver? No. Powerbomb into the corner with a kick from Nick. Double super kicks. Boom. This is why Young Bucks are so great, man. They've just got a wonderful moveset, haven't they? Ortiz makes a save. Nice. Santana being thrown out the ring, brother. Thrown out the ring. Oh, go for the BTE trigger, but hit each other, man. Not seen that before on from the Young Bucks. Cutter, or not in AEW. Double cutter, nice. This could be it. This could be it. Going for the street sweeper. A little rock. You hit it though. 1, 2. Oh, that was a close save. Rick Knox is dead. No, it's gotta be ended by Jericho or something like that. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Or MJF. There's gotta be something that pisses Santana Ortiz off. Since when is jumping on the ref to break up a count not a DQ? Absolutely, Jeff. Absolutely. I think he was supposed to jump on top, but he was a bit too far behind. Wow, powerbomb. Was that Lever Bates that caught most of it? Oh, he's doing his best thing. I love that. The best. The best. Danny, yep, says Jake. Going for the inside cradle and gets a pin from an inside cradle. After all that. The Inner Circle come in and beat the living crap out of Nick. But Ortiz just can't believe it. Santana going to help him out. Are Kenny and the Good Brothers going to help? Kenny saying we've got to do it. Don saying no. Don in control here. Whispering something to Gallows and Anderson, sending them out. Are they going to attack the Bucks? Brandon Cutler's come out. Oh, he's on Dynamite. Oh! Massive spinning spine buster there from Jake Hager. That looked really good. Anticlimax to win, I agree. Hollywood Cutler is out there. He was. Here come the Good Brothers. I think they're going to attack the Young Bucks. The rest of Inner Circle clear out. Can't wait for the next Zoom call, mate. I'll try and get it sorted, man. The Young Bucks mum and dad. Who does he think he is with that sparkly shirt next to Jericho? Who does he think he is? Jake Hager's been real funny tonight. Why did all of them run from two guys? I don't know. I don't know. Expected something a little bit bigger to be set up at the end of that. It didn't seem like much was. FTR versus Matt Sydal and Mike Sydal. Cool, Matt Sydal is up next. Cool, you excited for that? Yo, what's up, Adil? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a good day, my dude. Why did all of them run for two guys? I don't know. And I think maybe that was what was made it a bit sloppy at the end. Maybe. I just wanted some story development. Hey, look, I don't always say the right thing in terms of what they should do. I absolutely don't think so. But like, could have seen something with Sammy. Could have seen something with Santana Ortiz being pushed away. Could have seen the Good Brothers attack the Young Bucks. Could have seen the Good Brothers attack the Inner Circle. Could have seen something, but we didn't really get anything towards the end of that. And while it was a good match, it was definitely a solid match. The ending was a little bit underwhelming, and then the actual angle that followed afterwards was even more so underwhelming, I feel. Yo, what's up? What happens with Sammy? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I was sort of guessing at that point that people would start leaving the Inner Circle and start teaming up with Sammy, and then you'd have a new Inner Circle. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's exciting, though, isn't it? Heyman built talent like Aleister Black, Murphy, Ricochet, and more, but as soon as he left and Bruce Pritchard took over, they disappeared because he's a yes man to Vince. To a point, the one name that I wouldn't agree with you there, Danny, is Aleister Black. We can say that Aleister Black was built up by Heyman, and that he was a Heyman guy and all this sort of stuff. But what did he do? He was in a room getting door knocked on, and that was the push that he got. Do you know what I mean? Ricochet obviously ended up, yes, he didn't end up main eventing, well, not main eventing, but he ended up in a match against Brock Lesnar, so absolutely. Murphy, I feel, has been pushed more because of the Seth Rollins thing. And that, again, another shame. Another shame. Seth Rollins off TV, then Murphy's off TV, after all this sort of build to him. Stupid. Well, the AEW ring is missing one of its skirts. Is it? Oh, I missed that. I missed that, man. I missed that, my dude. Thank you all so much for joining us. We've got 15 people in. I really appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We do regular watch-alongs, probably not as frequent as they normally have been, but if you could like the video, it really helps us out as well. Let more people know that we're just having a chat about wrestling. You're all looking forward to seeing Matt and his twin-looking brother fight in the ring? Or are you looking forward to the main event more? That was a decent match. It was a decent match. It just, the ending fell flat for me. Danny, but even with Heyman, Vince did not allow them to be pushed. But you're correct about Bruce being a yes man to Vince. With our Newcastle manager, Steve Bruce, to our owner, Mike Ashley. There we go. Yes, Bruce is absolutely a yes man. Oh, I completely agree with that. And Bruce is, God, his podcast is crap now, isn't it? Isn't it crap? Oh, her boobs are looking bigger. Randy Rhodes. Gender reveal party. Well, you can't gather people because of COVID. Randy's the only person that knows. Let's find out on Dynamite right now. We just got pink lights. Like Spike, boys and girls. Absolutely, Jack. Hit that like button. Are we excited about a gender reveal party? Jake, I know what you mean, but at least it got TV time. Aleister Black versus Murphy was fantastic. It absolutely was. Even if they only got 8 to 10 minutes, it was my favourite part of Raw when it's on. It's a girl. Oh, she's showing. Is this real? Yeah, says Cody. And now he goes on to commentary? Nah, this... I get it, but... yeah. I'm looking forward to Matt Sydal and his brother's match and Mo, says Jake. Nice, man. I think I read your comment, Danny, about Aleister Black versus Murphy was fantastic. Even if they only got 8 to 10 minutes, it was my favourite part of Raw when it was on. It was great matches. It's a girl, says Cody. Ooh. Now I've got a job to do. How weird. How weird. How weird. Nobody cares about the gender reveal, Brandy. Every guy's least favourite event. It's a girl. Woo! Dan, is most things you type paragraphs, says Kader. He's going to hit you with that bottle again, Kader. Jade Cargill's going to threaten to beat up the fetus. Wow. There's a feud. Gender reveal parties are a stupid concept, in my opinion, says Joey. Oh. Sydal brothers now? Jeff, the birth is more gruesome though. Yeah, true, Danny. Also, stories were much better. I love these Seth stories until Bruce took over. It just went on forever, didn't it? I hope Rick and Lacey do the same thing for their baby. Oh, fingers crossed, Norma. Fingers crossed. I don't care, says Kader. Kader will take the bottle to the head. Jake. Oh. It felt more complete. The shows had clear stories and dynamics with very compelling interaction between the wrestlers. Yeah, I agree. It's just been garbage recently, hasn't it? Absolute garbage. And then they rely on things like the Fiend to like pop up in like engagement with Raw, and then they take him off TV. What? I got a pretty hard slap. Oh, Kader, that's rubbish. Is Sydal's brother supposed to be a yoga teacher? I don't know, but he looks like one, doesn't he? With that strap on his coat as well. It should be a good match, man. In terms of the high flyers versus the grounding reaction of FTR, it should be a good match. Here comes Matt's brother. Going up to the top rope. Oh, double foot stomp. What's the tag team name? Slip and Slide. Very good, Joey. If I have kids, I want them to be healthy way, way, way more than I care about gender. Absolutely. Oh. Kada, if you was taller, you could try and punch me. There we go. Dash pull him back, Matt Sydal's brother. What is it, Mike? Yeah, but I could kick you, said Kada. Wow, you guys are having a proper feud in the Gimme Hell Yeah chat. Oh, Dax, man. I mean, it's fast, man. Short, sharp. Beautiful headbutt. Nice. No dicking about there. Is it me or has FTR been working out, man? Looking great. European uppercut there. Oh. Hanging him into that rope. But again, Futuristic making a great point. Like, a lot of tag matches on this AEW. Maybe it could have done with another singles match that wasn't Orange Cassidy and... Who was he again? Serpentico, Luther? Who gives a crap? I don't know. That did nothing. Did nothing. If I could book a dream match, it would be FTR versus the Road Warriors. That's nice, man. Not the Legion of Doom. Wow. That'd be good, man. That would be really good. What about FTR versus the Brainbusters? Did JR call Kenny the WWE champion? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yeah, I saw it in the chat earlier. Riho versus Serena Deeb was a damn good singles match. It was, absolutely. But it was the only one we've had, really. You know what I mean? And obviously the Orange Cassidy sort of throwaway, but... At Gimme a Whole Year's version of Mania that we discussed on the Raw stream with Dom in Newcast, we could have Dom versus Ann, me versus that silly Ginger, and Kada versus Danny with a couple of extra matches to the card. Man, that sounds like a hell of an event, doesn't it? Be a hell of an event. So I'm thinking I'm going to try and get your chat on the actual screen at some point as well. I think that'd be quite useful. I think that'd be good. I think it'd be a good way for people to interact as well. Might create more interaction as well. Wait, Sean Bean's in Snowpiercer, but hasn't been brutally killed. Not yet, but he might be at some point. Yeah, because it was Demi Moore, wasn't it, in the first season? She was great. She was the best part of it. She was very good. There we go, Hurricanrana with the help from Matt. Kick to the back of the head. Lots of kicks here. Knee to the face, nice. FTR unable to ground Matt Sydal. Just some lubricant on the ropes will be fine. Kicks to FTR. They're paired up so they can get the moonsault. Hmm. Serena is a lean, mean machine. Almost got that Karen Carpenter look going on. She's great. She's wonderful. You can tell why she was working in WWE on NXT. Like she's her in ring storytelling is superb. Superb. Jeff and I will be on the outside of the ring, making it a whole year lumberjack match, rock and roll. You'll be smoking the magic, won't you, on the outside of the ring? Mine and Dan's match would last forever, says Kada. Nice, man. Nice, Kada. I've gone from magic to speaking to Kada, who's 10. He signed my cast when I was 14. Sean Bean, really. Alan, it would be a squash match. Kada wouldn't last 2 minutes before I stun her, an RKO, and then people's elbow her. Dude, Kada's going to win, man. She's the underdog. She's the underdog in that situation. Dudes, I've got something to show you. I want to show you after this match, actually. That my dude Danny made for me. It's amazing. It's amazing. I don't know if I've shown it on the AEW stream. I know I showed it on the Eve stream. Wow, check that out. Dragon suplex. Is there something about Matt and Mike Sydal that just feels not impactful? I'm not believing in it. Is that just me? Is that unfair? It all just feels a little bit light. FTR again, standing up, ready to take the sort of moves. He slipped. Matt Sydal's brother slipped off the top rope. You couldn't write it. You couldn't write it. He slipped when he went for that elbow drop. I don't care. He slipped. He slipped off the top rope. No way. You couldn't write it, could you? Am I the only one that saw that? No, I don't think it was a shoot slip, because he proper landed, like, proper across his throat. Oh, the dot gets in. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe that happened to him. Oh, they're taking his hair away. Great. Oh my god. As if. Oh no. Oh, he's got some scissors. Surgical scissors. That applied to Kate. The lights go out and someone slips on the top rope again. Oh dear. Who's this? Oh, it's Luchasaurus. Oh, he's got his mask with his horns ripped off. Oh, he's got a new mask? Is that what we're getting? Oh no, he's got horns on his shadow mask. He's there. No, it's not a new mask. It would have been a nice little reveal for a different colour change in the mask. Jungle Boy attacking FTR. I mean, this makes sense. It'd be great to see these again. We saw him with was it Jungle Boy and Marco we saw, which was great. Love to see this at Revolution. Be a great match. Jungle Boy locking in the snare trap. Luchasaurus with a massive choke slam. He's dyed his beard. I don't know if he needed to do that. Cool. Sorry, I'm a bit behind on comments, but I was pissing myself at Matt Sydal. That's hilarious. Oh, Mark Sydal, or whatever his name is. Alan, it would be a squash match. Kata wouldn't last 2 minutes. Ali Gibby, oh yeah, I'm in Newcastle. That would have more people watching than Mania. Let's go head to head with Mania. Absolutely. No eyes, Slippery and Tiny. Watch it. Kata, I think you take Danny. I think you take it, mate. How is Mike Sydal doing in the match? Ivan. It was freaking hilarious. He slipped off the top rope. Didn't mean to, did he? Oh, hilarious. Danny lol, I'm rooting for Kata. She's an underdog, so I might have to cheat to help her win. Nice. But you probably fatter than my mother. Wow, Kata. Wow. I wouldn't say your mum's fat at all. Alan, it is Hell in a Cell, so no chance you can interfere. Wow. Sean Bean signed the cast of My Broken Elbow and My Playbill. Nice, man. LMAO, Kata. Kata, he got burned there. He did. No helping. He is my fight. Oh, wow. Kata's taking it, man. Kata's taking it. Was that a shoot slip? No, it wasn't. Slip and slide. Absolutely. What a dick. What a dick. There's Cody in the ladder match. Jesus. Danny, I'm like 6'2" and muscular. AF, so I'll rip the door off like Kane. Wow. Joey called it. Oh, mate. I can't believe he fell. Wrestling Edition. Slipping runs in their DNA. I got to go back and see it, mate. I was pissing myself. Hull yeah, Joey. You corrected yourself. I'm 5'2", something like that, and I'm pretty small when running. He better be scared. I have my own plan. Oh, Kata, how are you going to beat him? Here comes Luchasaurus. He's back. Oh, did he fall? Funny. He did. He slipped. It wasn't as bad as Matt Sydal's slip at all, but he absolutely slipped. John Moxley, Eddie Kingston, as requested. This 6-man tag tonight. Always with a stick up his ass. I have ads. What makes me miss it? Oh, was that in an advert for you guys? Oh, gutted. Kata, you're 10. That's tall for your age. No. Jurassic Express is getting a "you still got a chant." Why? No idea. John Moxley talking about breaking Kenta's neck. I destroyed Kata more than Brock would destroy Barry Horowitz. As long as it takes to settle the score, says John Moxley. Still in the crosshairs. Of my love gun, right? That's the next bit. No, won't, you peasant. I'm allowed to bring something because I'm 10. Kata, you can bring whatever you want, mate. DX chop to Kata. No slippery slide. Kata, my girlfriend, 33, is same height and average height of an adult woman is 4'5" or something. There we go. Mi Segura is only 4'10". Wow. I wonder how tall Chris Wolf is. She must be pretty small. That's small. 19-year-old, is that tall? There we go. Is that Kai talking now? Cool. Knife, I won't because I don't want to kill him. No, don't bring a knife to the ring, Kata. That's not wrestling. Like bringing a gun to the ring. What was I going to say? I'm getting pretty tired now. 20 minutes left. It's been a decent show, though. Been a decent show. Maybe one too many tag matches tonight, I feel. Could have done with a singles match to have broken it up a little bit. But it has pretty much been a 2 hour, and apart from 2 matches, but, you know, there's only one of them that was any good, that was singles. So, a little bit of a shame for that. What was I going to talk about? There was something I wanted to talk about. Yeah, he did fall. It was hilarious. He definitely slipped as he went off that rope because he landed so awkwardly on FTR. So awkwardly. Yeah, Serena Deeb rocked it tonight, man. So did Riho. No, me, GG, it's 5-4. Ha 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 ha. Very good. Can wear big boots though, Kada. It's all good. Is your mum still in bed? You're up late. 2:40 in the morning. Are you back at school next week, Kada, I'd assume? All Elite Wrestling Dynamite. Cool. Anyone got out else to add? We've got the main event coming up. Is someone going to show up? I don't think so, but there's been suggestions that they might. Tamatonga, maybe. Okada, maybe. I mean, I don't see it, but we'll have to see what happens, won't we? Quite exciting, though. My leg does a nasty high kick, but a worse low kick. There we go. Yeah, artwork. Yes, that's what I wanted to show, Danny. So, Danny, who's in chat right now, for those of you that missed the start of the stream or missed the Eve stream, I was feeling a bit low last week. I was back at work. It's hard work. Danny pops around to my house at the start of the week, and he's like, "Hey, man, just thought I'd pop this over. Check this out." Danny did a painting for me. Of one of my favourite wrestlers from AEW as well. And it is bloody Hikari Shida. Check that out. And that's Danny Hargreaves in chat. I shared it on the Discord before. But how cool is that, man? How freaking amazing is that? On a canvas, a painting that is drawn for me. What talent. What talent. I'll just get the light back on. Did it? Oh, do I need the light back on? Does that look better? Or not? You'll have to let me know. Oh, maybe that does look better because it has more thing. I'm worried about breaking it as well because I keep getting out. Eddie Kingston's coming out with his 1930s pin-up girl bandana on. Peacock stream live WWE 2K20 Universe Mode shows. Jesus, don't do that. It's terrible, the 2K20. How are you doing, Glenn? Nice to see you, man. Thanks for popping by. Lance Archer's coming in. He's angry. And Jake's got rid of his snakeskin stuff. Just in a leather jacket, man. Kids stay up late these days. Back in my day, I had to go to sleep much earlier. I guess there is more to do with the internet and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Danny, that's beautiful. It's amazing, isn't it? Nice work, Danny. That is awesome looking. Dude, it's mine. He also did a Fiend one for Dom. Much rather have that. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that freaking amazing? What talent, man. Absolutely brilliant. Love that. Proper cheer me up. Oh, my light's gone back on. Oh, hey. Danny, that is wired. It is wired. I agree. Awesome portrait. It is, isn't it? Danny's so good. Danny is so good. Danny, it looks good. It looks like someone printed it. Yeah, man. It's absolutely not. It's all painted. I can see the paint work in it. It's just bloody outstanding. Bloody outstanding. How did you do all the fishnetting? Because that's fine detail, man. Oh, it looks so good, doesn't it? Doesn't it look great, man? Bloody Hikari Shida. Oh, I love it. You are welcome, dude. You keep me sane and just wanted to do something as a thanks. I appreciate it, Danny. I appreciate it so much, man. So everyone's fighting on the outside. It's all broken down. I want Lance Archer to have a good show here. That's what I really want. Jake's sucking wind, walking all the way from the lot. Yes, he is. Yeah.
Oh, Lance, slow down. Slow down, Lance. Lance, slow down, mate, please.
Micro brawlers. Oh God, I'm not interested. I bet Jakey's got it though. Someone's book fell. It'll have been Labor Bates. Blade, not even taking his jacket off. It's a sweet jacket. There goes the jacket off. Thanks, guys. I have done quite a few in lockdown. If people want to see, I can share them in Discord. Danny, I'd love to see him, man. Share them all in Discord, man. Share them all in Discord. He also did Dom a Fiend one. Mine is so much better. Mine's a Curry bloody Sheeta. Mine's a Curry bloody Sheeta. When you say "see you, Jake," I always think you're talking to me. Yeah, man. No, Jake the Snake.
Slow down, Lance. Lance, come on, mate. Can't keep up with you.
Avalanche there from Eddie Kingston into John Moxley. Lance Archer swinging for the Butcher, but just too clever. And the Blade with a power slam that didn't have much power, did it? Didn't have much power. Six-man tag action. Yeah, I do feel like they've had too many tag teams matches on this show. I feel it's hurt the show for that. Neckbreaker. I mean, they've all been fine, but yeah, it hurts it if you do too much. The the Blade, Lance Archer, absolutely no selling the Blade. Wow, he like grabs him up for a chokeslam and then flips him backwards. Beautiful. Elbow into the corner now for the Blade. And another one. Sit down, Blade. And a side belly to belly slam. But it's like a lifting one. Beautiful. Oh, here he goes. He's walking across the top rope, going old school. Careful, Ray. Careful, Ray. Careful, Ray. Don't kill yourself. Goes for the run into the rope, but absolutely falls off, but at least stops the Butcher from getting to him. And I missed what Lance Archer did because I was scared about Ray Fenix, as normal. We're on the same page, Ari, the tag matches. Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel it's been a decent show. You put too much of it on and it starts to hurt the impact of it. I have ads, said Kada. That's cool. I don't have ads because I watch it on Fight TV, but you can probably see it in the small picture, Kada. It is mainly ads. Yeah, there's a lot of ads, Kada. There's a lot of ads, mate. No ads on the Eve stream, though, is the Kada. Tag now to Lance Archer. John Moxley. Lance is the dominant one in this, isn't it? I mean, when you consider you've got John Moxley in there, who's former world champion, and plays that they're giving Lance that sort of highlight. Can't wait for the moment in every Phoenix match where he almost launches himself right over the barricade. Yes, one day he is just going to fly over. There's going to be a really nasty injury with Phoenix at some point in there. It's going to be, man. Nope, none, says Kada. No, man. None on Eve. I don't get many adverts on this, so because I watch it on Fight, so. But it costs money. It costs money to watch it on Fight, man. And don't have ads because he's a rich posh boy. I'm not a rich posh boy. I do it because there was one AEW stream where there wasn't a stream on what we normally watch it on. You guys know what I'm on about. And you know, it's just if you set up a stream to do and you can't actually do the bloody thing, it's just a bit embarrassing, isn't it? So made sure that we could flicking the finger up at John Moxley and him flicking it back. Yeah, that was the main event of one of the pay-per-views. I really didn't enjoy that match. Full Gear, that was. I think they have too much talent that they're trying to showcase for singles matches. Can only fit so much into a 2-hour show. Agreed, Jeff. That's why they need to set up a third show. And you can have that third show. And I've said this all along. An hour show, all tag matches. Break, and that can be this sort of match if you want it to be. It would be a unique wrestling show. You know, and really sort of highlight the strength of the tag division. But again, an hour, 2 hours is too much. You know, for me. And if you know what you're getting as well, it's just the single matches are so good. And actually, the best match tonight, for me, easily, was Serena Deeb and Riho, easily. And that's partly because of the overexposure of all the other stuff. You know what I mean? Jake was quite a badass in his day. Some say he invented the DDT, some say not, but he definitely made it famous. Absolutely. Yeah, man. DDT's been, I mean, it was exciting. It was exciting, the DDT back in the day. 100%. It's one of them moves that's gone from being this sort of wonderful finisher to just a regular move, which is a real shame. I love a DDT. I love a pile driver. Okay, I fly up a class, but you won that for me, plus I'm royalty. Absolutely, man. Agreed, Jay. It's Jeremy. Jeremy's joining, the reigning, defending, undisputed Royal Rumble prediction champion of the world. Jeremy. Hello, mate. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Congratulations. Jeremy got married last week, and the photos look beautiful, man. Congratulations to both you and your wife. That's awesome. I didn't know you was getting married. Outstanding, mate. Outstanding. Hope you had a good time. I know it's a weird time to get married, but congratulations. Congratulations, my dude. The Doctor Who delivered me also delivered the Future King. Wow. Wow. Butcher hitting Lance Archer. Lance Archer grabbing him for the chokeslam. It does, and I'm pleased that they're really featuring Lance Archer in this match. Headbutt to the blade while he's got them in the choke, but it's all a bit slow. Moxley absolutely destroyed over the rope with a clothesline. Massive double cross body. I'm in Florida. We don't know what lockdown is. It was amazing. Well, congratulations, Jeremy. That's awesome, my dude. I wish I'd known, man. I wish I'd known. I need to sort out your thing at some point, but I need to speak to Dom. I need to get him to sign it for you as well, man. That is friggin' amazing, man. Friggin' amazing. Congratulations to you both. And I hope she's subscribed to the channel. If she's not, what are you doing? Why did you marry her? Oh, wow. Beautiful. Jumping up, kick to the face, and then back. Oh. Tucking his hands behind his back on the tope suicida. Massive cutter. He's beautiful the way he moves in the ring, man. Beautiful. Eddie Guerrero chant, man, beautiful. Going up to the top. Frog splash. 1, 2, nah. I put some photos of the art in Discord. The one I did for Dom is in there too, so go check that out on our Discord. The link is in the description, my dudes. I love my painting that you did for me, mate. It is on my wall already. Nice, the exploder from Kingston. Lance Archer just lifts his boot up, but like again, just pushes him right back. Beautiful stuff, man. Lance Archer's so talented. Butcher with a crossbody, putting a stop to him. John Moxley comes in. It's all broken down a bit, isn't it? I don't know if we need this, man. I don't know if it needs to all break down all the time. Kick from the blade to John Moxley. I mean, who's the legal man here? Fenix comes in and saves him. And then John just falls down randomly. Just feels a bit too much for me. The story is Jake was wrestling in an unair-conditioned venue, got his opponent in a front headlock and slipped on sweat in the ring, and the DDT was invented. Nice. Wow. Look at that. Because I bet people went mild. People went wild when that happened. Because it looks like a devastating move. Right. John Moxley and Kingston. Head to head. Oh, John Moxley running and hitting him in the gut. Bloody hell, this is better than their match at Full Gear. Fenix coming and just getting the kick to Kingston. Moxley choking out Kingston. 5 minutes left. Blade comes and kicks him off. Eat popcorns in the night. Eat pancakes for breakfast. Kada, that sounds like an incredible life. Fenix is so fun to watch. He is. Fenix is a glorified acrobat. He absolutely is. Very, very talented acrobat. Archer is choke slamming Fenix into the Butcher and the Blade. Not Jeremy. Boo, says Jake. Wow, a cannonball off the apron. Archer's looked like the star in this match, hasn't he? That must have hurt. It must have done, Kada. It must have done. John Moxley telling Kingston to get up. Yes, Ginger the Great Jeremy is letting you breathe the same air that he does here on planet Earth right now. What a great time to be alive. What a great time. But in COVID, can we not breathe the same air as people, please? Paradigm shift, John Moxley gets a win. But again, I still feel that it was Archer that had the sort of moments of the match. We've got 3 minutes left. What happening? I was going to say, when they headbutted earlier on, and they went to each other, I was wondering who was going to split open, and it looks like Moxley's got a little bump. It's hard to do stuff like that, like with the sort of passion there, and not sort of hurt each other. To be honest, I preferred the Kingston and Moxley interactions than I did when they fought at Full Gear. So Kenneth is going to come and attack Moxley, one would assume, something like that. Oh, the Good Brothers are coming out and attacking Moxley. With 6 feet apart and a mask on, of course. Absolutely, Jeremy. Gotta be safe. Here comes Kenny Omega to attack Moxley. Oh no. He's got his blacksmith's t-shirt on, as Joey pointed out earlier. Oh, he's got a Valentine's Day gift from Tony Khan. Rematch? Revolution? Yeah. Nice. Is Kenny Omega going to have to break John Moxley's neck to put him down? An exploding barbed wire deathmatch. Another headbutt there. V-trigger, jumping V-trigger into the face of Moxley. He's going to have concussion after tonight. And another one, Jesus. Kenny, the way he just runs through. Freaking beautiful, man. Did we talk about Sammy Guevara getting kicked off Impact yet? I hadn't seen it, Jeremy. Mate, I hadn't seen it. You're never going to get the title. And again, with the headbutts, Kenny Omega bleeding now. Got to be careful with that, man. I'm quite excited for that. Barbed wire, deathmatch, craziness. Sort of a very Japanese thing. C4 matches and stuff like that. It could be fun. Could be a lot of fun. I'd be down for it, certainly. And that is the end of AEW. Anything extra on the stream? We haven't had out extra for ages. Cool. Anything good happen on NXT? Anyone that watched it? Let us know in chat. Or don't. Maybe Jakey doesn't want to know. I don't know. Did we talk about Sammy Guevara getting kicked off Impact yet? No, I didn't. I didn't even know about it, to be perfectly honest. He's been kicked off of. Been kicked out of the Inner Circle, obviously, and he wasn't on TV tonight. And I think that was to the detriment. Actually, I think we could have continued that story. I think one of the biggest problems in tonight's show was like that match, the Young Bucks versus Proud and Powerful. While it was a really good match, the ending was poor. Could have been so much more, and it wasn't. Jake says, "No, Jeremy, I'm letting you breathe the same air as me. You know, if you don't wind your neck, well, let's just say, be careful. And you're lucky. I can't get to Florida at the moment. No one can get to Florida at the minute. Um, it's because nowhere's safe. Yes, this match is going to be sick. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think Mox is the guy to challenge in a hardcore style match. Vicious knees by Kenny right there. Absolutely. But the Mox and Kenny had a wonderful match at Full Gear 2 years ago, the hardcore match. Like, wonderful. Like, a real sort of throwback to that Attitude Era hardcore match that we've not seen for such a long time. And I understand a lot of people are not fans of that at all. But as long as it's done sparingly, I'm quite happy to see it every so often. And the C4 stuff, bring a bit of fun into it, won't it? Bring a bit of fun into it. There was a lot of barbed wire in the first sort of hardcore match, so you just add in C4 into it. It's just as long as it's not too corny, it'll be fine. I'm Lucky Ginger. I don't know if I can afford alcohol. If you are 21 or older, of course, for the both of us. I just spent a heap of money on the wedding. Dude, I bet you did. It looked like a wonderful day. It looked like an awesome day, Jeremy. Congratulations, man. It's froze. No. Oh, it's finished now, man. It's finished, Kada. Yeah, I guess Sammy was backstage complaining about his story lines. He was scheduled to show up on Impact, and they told him to just go home. Really? I mean, he's had a few issues, hasn't he, Sammy, with stuff recently, so I didn't know about that, Jeremy. Look at you giving me AEW background. I mean, the last hardcore match was a classic. It was. Could not be looking forward to that rematch more. It's a easy stipulation to get an excellent match out of the two of them, you know. And I suppose we've not seen them at pay-per-view for a long time, have we? Because he won it at Winter is Coming, or whatever it's called. Matthew McFadden. Well, that was an episode. Felt all over the place at times, but other things were great, like the opening segment, Kenny's promo at the end, etc. Matthew, I agree. The episode had some serious problems. I think one of the biggest problems was the tag team matches, man. Every match was a tag team apart from one match. And it was that one match that really stood out because of that. If you have tag team matches at every point in the card, it ends up becoming not a special event. It ends up becoming part of the routine. So, yeah. Agreed, Jeff, says Joey. Yeah, about the rematch, it'd be great. LMAO, Jeremy. LMAO. Agreed on the bad ending for the tag team title match. So it was one of the worst endings to a match I've seen in AEW. Taunting and getting rolled up was the stuff we complain about on Raw. Yes, absolutely, Matthew. And more than that, it wasn't just the ending to the actual match. It was it was everything that followed with the Inner Circle. Like, it added nothing. It just become messy. And then the Good Brothers come and help the Young Bucks. Why? I don't really know. But they did. And then everyone ran away from the Good Brothers. Why? I don't really know. It just didn't make sense. And, you know, when there's a billion Inner Circle members and the Good Brothers come out and they all shit themselves. Weird. The Omega Mox match you mentioned is what got me watching AEW. Nice, Joey. And it is. It's sort of a real highlight. Have you gone and watched that Omega Joey Janela match from Dark episode 2? I like going about it all the time, but it's outstanding, man. It's outstanding. Well, if you're on AEW, Mark, at least you follow the AEW news, LMFAO. Mate, I've been bad this week. I've been back at work, and I've not watched last week's AEW. I've not watched Takeover yet. I've got lots to watch. BRB, all good, Jack, baby. While Orange Cassidy is my favourite person in AEW. Sorry, yeah, so there was another singles match. It was absolute shite. That was a nothing match. Would rather they made another segment, match a segment no longer. Absolutely. It does ended. Oops, Caps, that's all right, Kada. Yes, there was a couple of points in tonight where stuff like that, like the Orange Cassidy match, there was no point. There's no point. And it's interesting that he's your favourite person, because I do think he's one of the most original wrestlers of for a long time. In terms of that gimmick, it's unlike anything we've ever seen before, really, isn't it? And so that does excite people. But, you know, coming out of it, I like the Omega Moxley match that we've got planned. I liked that end segment. The matches were all fine. Just nothing stood out because it was, apart from the women's match, which I thought was excellent. Riho looked really good. Nice to see her back in the ring. And Serena Deeb is just a star, man. She's just so... You can tell, like... You gotta remember, Serena Deeb was a trainer in NXT. I'd assume she was a trainer when when the women that we're sort of holding up in WWE as some of the leaders of this revolution and all that sort of stuff. She was the woman behind that as well, and you can sort of see it in the way she lays out a match. It's beautiful, and that was a really cracking match. This was far from the best Dynamite. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't out special. To be honest, I quite like the Sting bit. Sting getting beat up, taking that power bomb. Felt a bit uncomfortable, but at least we sort of got that out of the way before the match. Like, if Sting gets up and he's all right next week, at least we all know that Sting can sort of take a bump, and it was a hell of a bump. Brian Cage really put some stank on it. Well, let me recap last week. AEW, we had matches with flips and promos that lead nowhere, just like every week on AEW. Yeah, just like Raw scripts that they keep getting out the trash each week. Eh? The Orange Cassidy match was only announced earlier in the day, so I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt and say plans had to be changed. Serena versus Riho was great. It was great. I won't give them the benefit of the doubt though, because I just don't put it on. Don't put it on. That was something for Dark, where you can give it some time and give people a match that they want to see. If you want to see Orange Cassidy in a match, then that would be a fun match to give some time, But no one cares about Luther and Serpentico. So to me, I'd just leave it off, Matthew. Do you know what I mean? I gotta go, guys. A big ice storm heading our way. I'll go on Discord and tell you all about it when I can. Night, everyone. You're the best. Lovely to see you, Hull. Yeah, Futuristic. Thanks for joining us, mate. And stay safe. Stay safe in your ice storm. I also liked how Serena versus Riho wasn't scheduled for women time. It was the second match. Yes, well, they did that 2 weeks ago as well with Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa, Beach Break, and that was another good match. It's a good place for the women's match, actually. I don't feel the event before the main event, A match with Riho will never be great. She's a sieve as a sixth grader. Nothing from Riho is believable. You're not a fan of Rey Mysterio then, are you, Jeremy? I missed you, man. The Sting segment was very good, but hampered due to us seeing so many Sting and Taz promos before. The crowd didn't even pop that much when Sting arrived. Agreed with that. It was a point that should have happened a lot earlier. At least they're doing something. AEW is using Sting horribly. Of WWE was doing this, you're beating them live. Agreed, Jeremy. I don't think he's been used very well at all. I think that this was a better moment tonight than it has been. That's because we saw something different. Agreed with you completely. It has been boring because of trying to drag it out. Who won the FTR match? Did Miro attack Chuck? No, there was no Miro. There was no nothing. It was just a waste of time. The FTR match. Mate, FTR won, and it was that was funny, Jeremy. Matt Sydal's brother, Mark, something Sydal. He slipped on the rope, man. He slipped on the rope. It was freaking hilarious. Jeremy, yeah, I'm not a fan of Riho either, but it's not the height that bothers me. It's the style of wrestling. I much prefer Shida. I wish Shida had won the title originally instead of Riho. Riho should have been chasing. Riho should have been the Rey Mysterio chasing the bigger people. Riho is Japan. Why is she on the USA side? I don't know, Ivan. I'd assume because they're filming the Japan side in Japan, and they must have brought Riho to the States to have her back on Dynamite. Not when Rey Mysterio wrestles Batista. No, I'm not. There we go. Yeah, it's just fair enough, Jeremy. Just fair enough. I got my girl Anna Jay to win the tournament. I can't see it, Ivan. I think the winner of this tournament is taking the title off Shida, and for that reason, I think it's going to be Britt Baker. Ivan Anderson, Hate Club Inc. The American bracket is for those signed to American promotions. I was a bit confused by that at first too. Yes. Well, there's obviously the American bracket. I mean, you say that. Tay Conti, isn't she Brazilian? I think. MSK won the cup. Both Sydal brothers have watched the top rope move on the same corner of the ring on the debuts. You couldn't write this script. Absolutely. He's going to be in a match against Nakazawa on Dark in a couple of moments' time. I was pissing myself. I don't know if you were all on break at that point, but Man, that was funny. We'll do a real quick recap. If any of you have any other questions, please do let me know. Got any questions about my if you have any questions at all about anything, just let me know. First up, Adam Page and Matt Hardy versus Hybrid 2. It's a fine match. Adam Page looks great as always, moves around the ring wonderfully. It didn't really fit into Hybrid 2's style of match though, and Helico, especially when his technical wrestling looks outstanding, but this wasn't about that. It was about Adam Page. Then Adam Page reveals that he duped Matt Hardy with his contract signing, hands him the actual contract, which means they're having a match at Revolution. Fine. It's going to be a money match. What does that mean? I have no idea. I don't think it's the best way to build a feud. I think the whole duping thing is a bit weird. But then when Isaiah Cassidy reveals himself as the Jaguars mascot, which was quite funny, and then attacks Adam Page, we got the Dark Order come and save him. And that was a really nice sort of moment, because I thought that they would drop the Dark Order thing. But they haven't. It still stayed around, and that's good storytelling, man. So that was cool to see them come out and help Adam Page as a sort of perennial faces. And I expected them all to do that in the middle of the ring, but they didn't. Adam Page just sort of accepted it, said thank you, and stuff like that. Did the brother do it on purpose? Jeremy, no, you couldn't have done it on purpose, because his knee landed across the top front of one of FTR's throats. I was pissing myself. Being big and muscular tends to be a disadvantage in a fight as you carry more weight, and they can get tired quicker, so the smaller guy can wrestle long. So to me, it's all about the style. Agreed. Also, like JR accidentally call Omega the WWE champion, he's even accidentally collecting belts. Yes, that was JR's going to get a bollocking for that. A big guy needs to wrestle like a big, and a smaller guy needs to wrestle like a smaller guy and use their heights to their advantage. WH is Mime Sydal. What the hell? Who is Mike Sydal? He's Matt Sydal's brother. But welcome, Diego. Hope you're having a good night, man. Thanks for joining us. He's Matt Sydal's brother, but he slipped on the top rope, which is freaking hilarious. So obviously that's how Matt debuted. Carrying on with this review, and then I'll go back into your comments. The women's match, man. Again, this is part of the Women's Cup, and it was Riho versus Serena Deeb, and it was a really solid match, man. A really solid match. The two worked really well together, had great chemistry, and I love the story with the knee, with Serena Deeb getting a knee hurt early on, and then I don't know what you saw in the breaks, but actually, like, to me, sometimes in AEW with the breaks, because I watch it on Fight, so I don't get any breaks, you can see the really slow points in a match. This sort of continued to sort of roll in a really nice way, and the storytelling of both ladies was brilliant. The flow of the match was outstanding, and the roll-ups eventually to get the win were brilliant. And both two very technical wrestlers who put on a wonderful match, in my opinion. I thought this was without doubt match of the night, personally. Orange Cassidy versus Chuck Taylor. Orange Cassidy with Chuck Taylor versus Luther. Who gives a shit? It was nothing. Nothing got advanced. Nothing got anything. There was a nice interview segment with Marvez. God, I hate him. And he was with the Inner Circle. Some really nice stuff here. Again, Chris Jericho sort of taking things seriously and sort of blaming MJF for goading Sammy away. However, now Sammy's gone, he's going after him because no one leaves the Inner Circle, and Sammy is dead to him. Really good, serious stuff that sort of moves that Inner Circle story going forward, and I look forward to seeing where it'll go from here. But MJF's a star, and this sort of serious side of Chris Jericho that's starting to come out now is really sort of working with MJF's character. So really, really happy to see that. Then Team Taz with Hook, Sting promo. I quite enjoyed the powerbomb. I like the fact that Sting come out. I don't really understand why he's throwing his bat away. 3-on-2. But let's be honest, it wasn't 3-on-2. It was just Brian Cage. No one else touched Sting. Hook come behind him with the baseball bat, but then he threw the bat away again, which sort of makes no sense. But to see him take a powerbomb, it sort of gets that first initial impact of Sting that we've seen. So that, because I found it a bit shocking in terms of like, shit, I hope he's not hurt his neck or something like that. And if he gets up fine from this, then at least we're sort of over that step, I guess. which might have been an issue with the Revolution match. I don't know. But yeah, it moves stuff on. It's fine. Team Taz have Darby Allin in a body bag. Something like that. Cool. I kind of just want to see the match now. And I hope they use Sting more. I hope the move Sting stories on quicker, or don't have him on every week and stuff like that. There's so many people in AEW right now, and there seems to be really cramming in these shows, especially with the tag matches, man. And it needs to come to a stop. They need to focus on storytelling and not these sort of. Does that make sense, dudes? I think it makes sense. Let me know. Then we had Kenny Omega reading a book to kids. This is a little bit weird, reading the Young Bucks book to the kids, saying how it was actually him who revolutionized wrestling. Again, with that sort of arrogance that he has. In the end, Michael Nakazawa was left with the kids. They all attacked him. He sold like a champ for them kids. But one kid proper threw a box of Lego at his head. I was laughing. Young Bucks versus Santana and Ortiz, a really good match. Sort of got to see them both do their stuff. Inner Circle was thrown out of ringside quite early on, primarily for arguing with the Young Bucks' parents, I think. Oh no, that was at the end, wasn't it? It was a good match. It was a solid match. It was a solid work match. I mean, the Young Bucks. It's ironic because I know Jeremy won't like the Young Bucks, but when you put them next to Matt and Mike Sydal, there's more impact in the Young Bucks, which was one of my major issues with Matt Sydal, and so many people disagree with me there. But God, they were so much more believable than that match. So this was a decent match. Went a decent amount of time, but then the ending was a weird roll up. Inner Circle coming out, beating everyone down. The Good Brothers coming. It just didn't really advance anything. It was just a bit boring, really. Especially for sort of what was a good match. It just felt like a massive sort of downer from this sort of exciting match. Weird, man. Weird choices. Cody and Brandy gender reveal. What the hell was this? Why did we need this? Gender reveals, like, cool. Cody knew. There was no sort of genuine reaction there. He went to speak on commentary for a bit and then disappeared. I don't get it. Just killing time. You just got to get Cody out there, but you don't need to get Cody out there. But whatever. This could have all been done backstage, fine. But did they expect a massive crowd pop for? Who gives a shit? I don't. FTR versus Matt and Mike Sydal. I really didn't enjoy this match. It feels like they had no weight behind anything. Matt and Mike. It felt really. It just felt weak, and I don't think FTR benefited much from it either. The slip was funny, but again, it's sort of when you put loads of tag team matches in, I think there's a part of it that's fatigue as well, and we're sort of watching it going, why are we having all these tag team matches? It feels a bit like SmackDown from sort of 15 years ago with every match being a tag match, and it's too much. And that's why the highlight of tonight was that wonderful women's match that they give sort of enough time to two ladies to do it, you know? FTR versus Slip and Slide, exactly. Let me go through a few of your comments. Diego, Matt's brother, it absolutely is. Agreed, Jake, and that's why I'll win it. Give me a whole year mania. Absolutely, Alan. Maybe Teddy Long is booking AEW. Let's make it a tag team match. Yeah, it was way too much, man. Way too much, Jeremy. FTR versus Sydal brothers should have been better. Yes, but the Sydal brothers, like, seriously, made me like appreciate the Young Bucks a lot more because I felt no impact with them. No impact. And actually, FTR, in many respects, look weak. That sort of thing that a lot of people have been talking about at the minute of people catching people and getting into positions to catch people. It might be in the camera work, but you saw a lot of that from FTR tonight, and that doesn't help them when they're capable of much better stuff. You know, we've seen them. Tony Amigo, been a few weeks. How you been, my dude? Lovely to see you, Jared. How are you doing, mate? Sorry I've been away for a while. I've been going through a bit of a tough time. mentally myself, but back. And also I'm back at work as well, so trying to do these when I can. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on the ring bell so you can see when we are doing a show. But I can't guarantee that it's going to be all the time, so my apologies for that is all I can sort of say really. But work has to come first until we can make this a job. Which let people know about it. Let's get them subscribers up, brothers. Are we ready for Deathmatch Japan in a EFNW way? AEFNW, baby. Very good. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. I think it'd be fun to see what they can do. I think Moxley and Omega had a wonderful match at Full Gear 2 years ago with that sort of hardcore match. That was my favourite match that they've had by far. So I'd be excited to see what they can do again. And, you know, like Joey said, it was what got him into AEW in the first place, because he saw a match that reminded him of wrestling from 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Good show. Riho and Deeb, great match tonight. Good chemistry between the two. I was impressed. Absolutely, Jared, agreed. Yeah, I agree. Work first. Yeah, man, unfortunately. AEW World, let's go to the next one. FTR, yeah, we've done that one. John Moxley promo, and then Kingston, Butcher, and The Blade versus Lance Archer, Ray Phoenix, and Moxley. Another tag match. I mean, Lance Archer looked really good in it. Phoenix was sort of doing his stuff. I think the team of Lance Archer and Phoenix is actually quite an interesting combination. I wish we'd sort of see that a bit more, but then that's what Pentagon and Phoenix are as well, I guess. But we just don't get enough time with them because they can't give enough time to everyone because they've got all these stars. But again, another 6-man tag, get everyone in there. Moxley ends up getting the pin on Kingston. It was good. There were some nice moments in it, but fatigue. And then afterwards, Omega comes out with the Good Brothers to beat down Moxley. And Omega says, "What am I going to have to do to shut you up? I've got this contract here that says that you're in for a rematch in this. I'll give you a rematch. I'll give you a Revolution. But what do I have to do to shut you up? Do I have to break your neck? What do I have to do? What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this match a C4 death match, basically. Explosive barbed wire death match. Excellent. Cool. We're going to see a bit of Japan 90s wrestling in AEW, and I'm very excited for that. I think it could be a hell of a lot of fun, and I'm interested to see how they do it. Absolutely. Should be fun. A couple of headbutts in this. Got to be careful with that with Moxley. He was bleeding the head, and then Omega was, but just got to be careful. When is that Omega match going to be? Revolution, my dude. Well, hang in there, my friend. Good to talk to you. Stay cool, my mates. As always, you rock, dude. Thank you, Jared, man. Take it easy, dude. Take it easy. Oh, by the way, Anne, I know this has nothing to do with wrestling. I am at McDonald's today, and I had their new home-style crispy chicken burger. Oh my god, it was just incredible. Best burger from McDonald's. Best burger from McDonald's. I mean, it's like comparing turds, isn't it, Jake? I'm sure it was good. The main event was really good. It was a good, solid match, man. But I was fatigued by that point of tag team wrestling, to be perfectly honest. So I just sort of give you my opinions. You guys can say can feel what you want. In terms of favorite match for me, without a doubt, Serena, Deeb, and Riho, without a doubt. In terms of the overall event, what would I give it out of 10 stars? I'd give it a 6. It was nothing bad. It was just fatigue by the end of tag matches. Serious fatigue. And there was a couple of decent story beats. The ending was really good. Nothing beats the Popeye chicken sandwich. We don't have Popeyes across here, Joey. Or certainly I don't in my city, man. We just got a Taco Bell. It's okay if you can't scream. Just send us pics of the purple curtain in Discord. It's the mystery that keeps us here anyways. Well, I'm pleased that you're not here for my entertainment factor or discussion or wrestling chat. You're just here for the purple curtains, brother. Purple curtain. We've actually got a strip club in Hull called the Purple Door. There you go. Maybe that's what's behind the curtains. Oh yes, yeah. Burgers from McDonald's are not that good at all, especially the beef burgers. I much prefer the chicken. Nice, Jakey baby. Nice, Jakey baby. If you've got any more questions, go ahead and ask them. Performer of the night, Serena Deeb, man. She's skilled. She's serious skilled. You just got Taco Bell. That's what's up. My favorite fast food place. Yeah, man. We just got Taco Bell. It's all right, isn't it? It's all right. I quite enjoy their enchiladas. Not enchiladas. Quesadillas. It was all right. It's cool. Play Guess the Nips at the strip club. Absolutely, Joey. Yeah. Wow. Can you imagine? Dudes, I am gonna end it there. I've had a wonderful night. Thank you so much. We'll raid the wrestle story because it's been a while since I've done it. But apologies for sort of not being here last week and stuff. I just needed to take a bit of time out and I hope to be able to sort of carry these on as much as we sort of can. But I don't know what the sort of future holds really. But thank you all for sort of continuing to support the channel. If it was making money from it and enough money to sort of sustain, that's what we do. But we don't make anything off this, which is fine. We do it for the love as well, and do it for you guys and for us, and it's enjoyable. It would be nice at some point to be able to do that. I'm not going to lie, and then we can sort of guarantee that it'll happen. I'm a little worried about how little or how much we'll be able to do, but we'll just have to see, man. We'll just have to see. Hopefully we can carry on rocking and partying for a long time to come. I think in a couple of years there might be an opportunity for that, but it just depends how much we can carry on. I mean, and also from a sort of personal level, these do take it out of you as well, talking for 4 hours by yourself, as I've done tonight. But hey ho, it's all cool. And you're amazing. You appreciate everything you do. Jeremy, you're amazing, man, and all of you. I was sort of honest with you all on the Discord about what I was going through, and more so than on the Twitter, because you joined the Discord, you're clearly there for conversation, and sort of wanted to let you all be honest with you and let you all know where my sort of head was at. It was hard going back to work. It was hard going back to work, being out of a relationship that I was in sort of when I left work, and then not having that anymore, and sort of coming home to nothing and stuff like that. There was lots of parts to it, as well as waking up at a set time, going in, just physically actually doing something difficult. And then earlier on this week, I had the vaccination, and last night I was a mess. I was hallucinating. I was all over the place. So yeah, there we go. Just a bit of sort of honesty with you all, telling you all where my head's at and stuff, and we'll try and do our best. I'm hoping to be able to do SmackDown on Friday. Dom's covering NXT UK because I definitely couldn't do that tomorrow. Again, I'm working during it, so Dom's doing NXT UK tomorrow, and we will continue to try and provide entertainment. Is it Elimination Chamber on Sunday? Hopefully I'll be able to cover that. So yeah, cool. No need to apologise, and we all understand, or at least I do. I know people who have to work 12-hour night shifts. Yeah, man. I mean, I at my work I can do. Mate, I've done a 30-hour shift before. It's working in sort of theatre and entertainment. When the show comes in the morning, you're there, and when it goes out on the night, you're still there. So yeah, shows can be yeah. So yeah. Rock and roll. Dudes, thank you all so much for joining me. We are going to go and raid the wrestle story, because that's what we do. Please go send them my love. Go say hello to them. Yeah, there's the pin message. I'm not even going to do a secret stream tonight because I'm shattered. But we can all count down from 5, and we can all say, oh yeah, brothers, sisters. And I need to get your chat on screen at some point. That's important to me. It'll be somewhere there, I think. It's just about figuring out how to do it. It's not easy. So I figure out how to do it. I need to do a sort of rebranding, but I need a couple of hours to sort that out. I will sort it out at some point soon. Dudes, take it easy, and until next time, 1. It's not 1, is it, dickhead? That's 5. 4. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you know, like, you know, I hate that. Well, love it. You're all saying oh yeah in chat, I bet you. The bloody even Drew McIntyre doesn't do the countdown anymore with no fans there, and here I am on my own. Strip club behind me, in all. Getting you all to say oh yeah for countdown. Shit gimmick. Oh yeah.
This is Broken Matt Hardy. Thank you for watching the Gimme a Whole Year Wrestling Podcast.
Hello, welcome, and give me a hell yeah. Give me a whole yeah. Give me a whole yeah. From the Spanish god, Sammy Guevara. Cheers to everyone watching in Yorkshire and beyond. Hope you guys have a great day from the Spanish god. Shout out to Dom, shout out to Anthony. You guys are smart because you're fans of me. And anyways, have a great day.